Welcome to the Midnight Frequency, supported by Aurora Quantum. Tonight, we're diving into a mystery that surrounds us every day, something we never see, but we sometimes feel. A presence that lingers just outside our perception. I'm talking about sounds. Not the ones we recognize, but the ones we were never meant to hear. Somewhere out there, in the deepest parts of the ocean, the vast emptiness of space, or even within the walls of your own home, there are echoes of something unknown. Sounds that defy explanation. And the question is, who or what is making them? Let's start with one of the most famous unexplained sounds in recorded history. It happened in 1997, in the depths of the Pacific Ocean. A massive, low-frequency noise that was so loud, it was detected by hydrophones over 5,000 kilometers apart. Scientists called it the Bloop. Sounds like a joke, right? The Bloop? But what's not funny is that whatever made it had to be enormous. Far larger than a blue whale. Far larger than anything we know exists in the ocean. For years, people speculated. Was it some undiscovered sea creature? A prehistoric leviathan that had somehow survived in the abyss? Or was it something else? The official explanation? The sound was caused by icebergs cracking underwater. But let me ask you this, if that's the case, why have we never heard another bloop like it since? Now, let's move from the ocean to something much closer to home. Imagine this, you're lying in bed late at night, the world around you silent, but then, you start to hear it. A deep, droning hum, vibrating through the walls, through your bones. And no matter where you go, you can't escape it. This isn't just a personal experience, this is something thousands of people have reported all over the world. It's called the hum, and to this day, no one knows what's causing it. Now, skeptics say it's industrial noise, tinnitus, or even just psychological suggestion. But here's where it gets weird, the hum isn't heard by everyone. In some cases, two people can be sitting in the same room and only one of them will hear it. As if it's meant for them, and them alone. So what is it? A natural phenomenon? Some kind of ultra-low frequency wave we don't fully understand? Or could it be something broadcasting a signal, one that only some of us are tuned into? Alright, let's take this even further, beyond the oceans, beyond the Earth, into deep space. In 2006, NASA astronomers picked up something they never expected. A mysterious radio signal coming from the vast emptiness of space. It was loud, 6 times louder than it should have been. They called it the space roar. Here's the thing, space should be silent. There's no air to carry sound waves. And yet, this signal was there. Powerful, persistent, coming from nowhere. NASA still doesn't have an explanation. Some think it could be leftover radiation from the birth of the universe. Others believe it might be something artificial, something broadcasting across the cosmos, waiting for someone to answer. Sounds are one of the few things in this world that can exist without form, without shape, without a clear source. They can travel from the past into the present, echo from places we've never been. And sometimes they can be heard by ears that were never meant to hear them. Have you ever heard a sound you couldn't explain? A whisper when no one was there? A voice in an empty house? Or maybe, something deep in the night, just at the edge of hearing, calling your name. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's just the wind, or maybe, something is listening back. This has been the Midnight Frequency, supported by Aurora Quantum. Until next time, keep listening. But be careful, because sometimes, when you listen too closely, something might just listen back.